It's UVA Law Update with Jordan Dickerson and Jasmine Lee.
Hello and good evening, everyone.
Welcome to a special web-exclusive edition of UVA Law Update. I'm Jasmine Lee.
And I'm Jordan Dickerson. The big topic of the semester is COVID-19. The UVA president, Jim Ryan, followed the lead of other more prestigious universities like Harvard and decided to move classes online, while also encouraging students to move back in with their parents so that they can be a strain on other hospitals.
Personally, I'm enjoying watching all these elitist law schools turn into glorified University of Phoenixes.
In all seriousness, the virus and its effects it's had on the law school has been challenging for many students. But here to remind you that schools still technically exist is the gunner you wish you hadn't started a conversation with at a party.
Wow, nice to see some of you 3Ls finally make your way on Zoom. First of all, I just need to say how devastated I am that the school switched to mandatory credit, no credit grading. Like, LRW wasn't enough for you people?
Wow, you must really be concerned about the 1Ls that are trying to improve their grades before OGI.
More like sorry for law review that the spring electives can't weed out the first semester flukes. Look, it's not fair that I prepared my outlines for all my courses before all this virus stuff happened. Honestly, if you haven't finished your outlines before spring break, you might as well forget it and start outlining for fall exams.
Wait, I'm so sorry. You finished your outlines a month before classes ended?
You finished your outlines a month before classes ended? Look, here's a thought, Jasmine. Maybe instead of worrying about whether the ABC store is an essential business, try reading a casebook for a change. Fact, just because you collect a bunch of passes this semester doesn't mean you're not a failure.
Yeah, I don't think that's very helpful, Gunner.
All right. Do you have any thoughts or advice for other students writing papers instead of exams? Surely you don't expect people to have written their papers by now.
Oh, you mean advice for people who were too scared to take admin or fed courts? I've written 2 papers since this all started, and you don't see me trying to substitute them for a class, but enjoy baking your 11th loaf of bread during quarantine, you slackers.
Oh, wait, so you write papers in your free time?
Fact, the library isn't closed if you have a law review passcode.
Yeah, I don't think that's a thing.
Look, unlike you libel people who have all this time to make funny videos, even after they cancel your show, my time is still precious.
Okay, but you still haven't said anything about how you're preparing for final exams yet.
How dare you? That's a violation of the honor code. My friend who writes for the Virginia Law Weekly was right about you.
Okay, fine, don't tell us anything.
Oh, you know what? Fine. Maybe I should just make a joke then, because that's all law school is to you libel people. Just one big unfunny joke.
Yeah, sure, Gunner. We'd love to hear a joke.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
I've got a question.
I've got a question.
Actually, it's more of a comment, and it's not a quick comment either, but I wanted to ask it here on this Zoom call, even though the class is over, and I already spammed the Canvas discussion board. And
Okay. I think we've heard enough. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Fine, but I've got 15 words for you. Prima facie, courses should be graded, law review, just to piggyback off that, and scadden.
All right, the gunner you wish you hadn't started a conversation with at a party, everyone.
That was really something. Well, another impact to the law school this spring is the cancellation of all on-grounds events. I was looking forward to the latest Federalist Society panel that was going to take on the most controversial debate of the year, Popeyes versus Chick-fil-A, where, of course, both sides would have had a fair opportunity to voice their opinion.
Oh, I think they're still having that via Zoom. It's just BYO CFA now.
BYO CFA?
Yeah, bring your own Chick-fil-A.
Of course. Well, look, I know someone's going to write in the Law Weekly that libel only makes fun of the conservative organizations and not the liberal ones. We hear it every year. But frankly, no one has even heard of the American Constitutional Society, so we can't make a joke about it.
Oh, the American Constitution Society.
Gesundheit, Jordan.
All right, and now at long last, here to help us still have fun with our new reality is our social distancing correspondent, Stefan.
Hi.
So, Stefan, we were hoping you could tell our viewers at home how to maintain some semblance of a social life while still practicing social distancing.
Yes. Yes. Ayanna Presley, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. If you're trying to get wasted but still think Virginia Wine Club is a myth, I have just the place for you. February's hottest club is Das Club. Much like Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, year after year, this fan favorite just refuses to die. This place has everything. Blue books, dad bods, the band Fish.
No, Stefan. You can't go out. The bars are closed.
Plus, Feb Club is in February and it's April.
Fine.
Yeah, Stefan, do you have some fun things that law students can do while social distancing in their apartments?
Yes. If you're a law student looking to get wasted in your own apartment, I have just the place for you. This spring's hottest club is Quarantine. At first, it was reserved for sad alcoholic introverts, but now just for every goddamn social distancing hero. This place has everything. Puzzles, toilet paper, Instagram nominations, just hours and hours of a tiger documentary. And if you think that's exciting, wait until you hear the password to your roommate's Netflix account. It's John Mulaney's attitude towards listening to his recorded lectures after learning his classes were credit, no credit.
And what was John Mulaney's attitude?
It's so much easier not to do things than to do them. It is 100% easier not to do things.
And wait a minute, is that Simpsons character Mr. Smithers slipping their personal cell phone number to you under your door so you can call into office hours? No, it's just extremely dapper patent professor John Duffy.
Yeah, Stefan, do you have any actual ideas for any actual students trying to get through this semester's classes?
Yes. If you're an actual Virginia law student, but went straight through from Liberty Online University, I have just the course for you. This spring's hottest mode of instruction is Zoom. This place has everything. Microphone problems, internet problems, a lawstronaut.
Wait, what's a lawstronaut?
Oh, it's that thing where it's just a normal law student on Zoom, except they're using the space background. Oh, and who's that teaching the class? Is that Patrick Dempsey on Xanax? No, it's just beloved property professor Rich Schrager. Dean Gollybuff is a lucky woman to be quarantined with that.
Hey, Stefan, we're over here.
Still recording, professional. I'll see you later. And the password to get into the Zoom class is Matthew McConaughey's reaction to when his professor wouldn't hold their class asynchronously.
And what Matthew McConaughey reaction was that?
All right. But it'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Stefan, I don't think you've given any real advice to students stuck in quarantine.
Says the person who casts themselves in libels, person who talks into webcam.
Look, Stefan, you tried. And honestly, that is all we can ask for in a time like this.
Yay, Stefan!
For UVA Update, I'm Jasmine Lee.
And I'm Jordan Dickerson. Good night, everyone, and stay safe.
Dana Matthew, Farrah Peterson, Elle Woods wannabe. Yes. Blackish, Mixedish, Seventh Heaven. If you're looking SBA dictator, Bible dictator, Gunner Pit dictator, if you're trying to get, and who's that teaching the class? Is that late night host Bill Maher? No, it's just Crim Professor Richard Bonney. And who's that tag teaming your Zoom class? Is that Muppets heckler Stanley and Wardolph? No, it's Professors Leslie and Doran.